Hi everyone. In this video, I want to talk about the spirit of poverty. I'm going to try to keep this as short as I possibly can, guys. This message is for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. I just want to challenge you in regards to your views in regards to the spirit of poverty, guys. Now, as you know, I'm not referring to the worldly sense as far as lacking money, but I'm referring to what it means in the spirit, guys. When you read the book of Revelations, the church of Laodicea, they were poor, blind, and naked. Not necessarily lacking in finances, but lacking in the spirit. They weren't rich at heart, guys. They lacked spiritual knowledge and things. And guys, this is what many people are missing now. It is about getting to know the Lord. You have many people who are lacking financially, but they're rich in heart, guys. Just because you have money does not mean you are rich in the eyes of God. And we want to get to that point to where we are rich in the eyes of God, guys, in the spirit, in the heart. It's about our hearts, because he don't look at the outward appearance. He looks at what's in our hearts, guys. But I do want to challenge those of you who have, perspective when it comes to the spirit of poverty, as far as when it comes to finances. Now, I'm not a part of the prosperity gospel, what a lot of those mega preachers preach, guys. But it is, more so encouragement as far as how our views of money. You have to keep in mind, the word says that the love of money is the root of all evil. Not necessarily money, but the love of money, guys. Anything could be an idol, and many people make money an idol because of greed, guys, because of lacking in things, and people just want the money. We always have to keep Christ first. You have to keep in mind, guys, there are so many things that's going on in this world. You do have people in power. It seems like the higher you go, the more you have to compromise, the more you have to sell out, the more you have to give into what the world wants you to do and not what Christ wants you to do. But you also have to keep in mind, too, that Christ also has people in high positions for his uses, guys, for his reason. For an example, in the Old Testament, Queen Esther, God placed her in that position of authority to help his people. And in these times, God does the same thing. He does use people. He places people in certain positions to help his people, guys. So it's just to really, challenge your views in regards to this. God does use people, and he will place people in high places for certain reasons, guys. It is a matter of not compromising. We do want to keep Christ in the center of all that we do. And of course, if you belong to Jesus, you're gonna do that, guys. It's not about selling out. We don't give into what the world wants us to do. We don't give into the demands. We always do what Christ wants us to do, and to keep him first, guys, in all that we do, to not do what the world wants us to do, as I said, guys. But when it comes to this poverty, we want to be wise with the things that we do. Of course, we don't want to be reckless with the money that we have. We are in positions for reasons, guys. So if the Lord was to bless you in that way, as far as blessing you for a lot of finances, guys, I guarantee you it's not all just for you, but perhaps to help. He has you in that position for a reason, to help his people in some way, shape, or form, guys. I mean, we are as his children, we are his servants, guys, and we are going to be doing the things that he wants us to do, and we don't want to be reckless about it. Now, of course, that takes lots of discipline, guys, when you are in a position of power such as that. That type of position is not for everyone, because a lot of people lack the discipline in order to even be able to handle things such as that, guys. So he has certain people in that position, but it's to get you to open up your eyes, guys, that just because someone's also in a high position does not necessarily mean that they are part of the wicked. As I said, God can have people in that position for certain reasons, guys. This is why you have to discern and just really keep God first, because he does do certain things, guys. And it's just a matter of also praying for people, because as you're in that industry, and as you're going to the top, guys, the enemy's going to try you. He's going to tempt you just how he tempted Jesus, and you want to make sure that you are not falling for that temptation, but that you're strong, that you are enduring, that you're keeping Christ first. So keep your brothers and sisters in prayers as they are entering Satan's territory, guys, because we are wrestling against principalities, forces of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places, and it can get a little strenuous sometimes when you are dealing with things like that, guys. It can get pretty tough. So just keep your brothers and sisters covered in prayer, but most importantly, keep Christ first. And just because Christ may use you to do something, guys, don't necessarily mean that the person's a sellout. You're just doing what the Lord wants you to do. Be faithful to the calling that God has placed upon you, guys. Because at the end of the day, it's about pleasing God and not men. So please, guys, keep this in mind. Just something to challenge your views in regards to those who have a negative view when it comes to the poverty and the finances, guys. Remember, the love of money is the root of all evil. So continue to keep Christ first, guys. Seek him if you want more understanding in regards to it. If for those of you who don't understand, guys, and just really make sure you are rich in spirit, rich in heart, guys. That's what really matters. So thank you for taking the time to listen, and have a blessed one.